Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We're continuing our 5th season of the Motorsport Challenge here with Predator Racing Group. We've only got 3 races left, so basically 2 more episodes, because I'm trying to do 2 races of this episode. At the end of last episode, we actually did go out and do some scouting, or checked out some of the racing mechanics that we have out there, and try to see if we can recruit a few more of those. They're going to be more expensive, but I think it's going to be well worth it in the long run. If we can maintain the level of sponsorships that we're at, then getting much better racing mechanics is going to be humongous for us. Another thing we might look into, honestly, is getting us a better designer, but she's actually, she's got a lot of potential. So I'm okay with sticking it out with her for a little bit longer, see if we can really grow her potential. I don't know actually how these guys grow or how fast or anything like that, but I'm hoping that, actually we can see right here, she goes up by 2.84% per week. So she's actually about a week or 2 away from getting to level 8 on suspension and things like that. So she's actually growing pretty fast. Her age is pretty young, and her and we obviously have the staff center, which we're actually doing another upgrade on as well. So that's not half bad, to be honest. So I'm okay with her. I mean, she doesn't have the most amazing known components. Getting an additional great component is actually not bad. That's pretty solid. So I'm actually okay with keeping her around for a little bit longer, at least for the next 28 months while her contract's still going on. But yeah, we got this guy up here who is going to be amazing if he shows up. Really, really good overall. He actually could grow a little bit as well, but not by much. And then we got a couple people for the secondary role that are about the same. This one's a little bit less maybe potential than Rachel, but I think either one of them will be okay. And we'll just replace both of these guys. I think will be the right move. I'll have to remember which one of these guys has a better... So you have nurse, which I think I've decided, unless we have part stripping, is not as good. But your reliability is better right now. And her reliability is terrible. She's got good pit stops. And she does have, I mean, quick fixes is also not the most amazing thing in the world. Honestly, neither one of them is amazing in that regard. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's come over here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll take the interview. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll say yes. I mean, she's pretty good. She's actually currently a reserve driver, which is interesting. She's only 20. I mean, she's actually only got a few years left in her. What am I saying? 28 is actually relatively old in this regard, because I feel like a lot of... In fact, we can go check out some of the older drivers, see how some of these drivers live up to. Let's go check out scouting and drivers. I guess 34 and up. There are some, apparently. Come down here. Yeah, actually, some of them go up to 37. So 28, she could have another 8-9 years left in her, which isn't bad. She's not a bad driver, and it says she would be open to talking to us. She's expensive. But I feel like we're at the point now where we've really got to start paying some money for some things. I'm okay with sticking around with Layla for a little bit longer. She's got great marketing. And I think she's got just the potential to continue to grow, I hope. I mean, look at that, 3.27% per week. She's going to get her adaptability up. She's going to get some of the other stats up. So I'd like to hold on to her for just a little bit longer to see if we can turn her into something good. But on the other hand, I mean, maybe it is just time just to go find us some really, really solid drivers. I mean, we would have to break these contracts, but... I think one thing that would be critical would be making sure we get people that have good marketability, though. So let's just, for example, what if we found somebody who has just way more potential ability than even the what? Actually, let's go this way. Let's go contract ends. Let's just check the people who aren't currently in contract. Anybody that's just amazing. I mean, Geraldo here, but I mean, there's no way he's going to join us, right? Oranzo here. He's erratic. His marketability is 100% though, which does lower his consistency, and it's a permanent trait. And he also wilts at home, which is... what is that flag? Is that Italy? He is a wonder kid. He does have higher marketability just for a little bit longer, but not by much. But he's already at 100, so he's probably going to be okay. I mean, the wilts at home we could probably not be too stressed about. I mean, would he... There's no way, right? He is interested. He'd definitely be better than what we have currently. He would cost us more, though. but his marketability is solid. Let's just favorite you for just a second. Let's come back to you. Whitney. I feel like we've talked to Whitney before. Cornering is terrible. And then on the other hand, we could go after somebody who's just good right now. I mean, there's no way, right? Yeah, I was going to say. No way you would join us, and your marketability is pretty bad. How much was the marketability of that girl that we just were talking about? Let's see, male. Oh, man, who was it? I don't remember who it was. I mean, Shaw is, I think, one that would be willing to talk to us, isn't he? But he's also pretty old. I don't remember who it was now. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I wish it said what it was here. Oh no, here we go. Simone. There we go. Yeah. Spendthrift. I mean, she wants more money. Wet weather struggler. Dodgy neck, which we don't care about. Butter up. Which just means she's open to discussing terms with us. I mean, she could be alright, but I have a feeling she'd be very expensive. Plus, her cost of break contract would be way more than we'd want to spend right now. No, we'll come back to her maybe later. We're not worried about her right now. But yeah, I mean, this guy down here, Alonzo here, I'm kind of open to it. I mean, this is a permanent trait, which is unfortunate, but his consistency is already not terrible. And then the Wilts at home is obviously pretty rough, but again, I think we'd be all right still, even with that. I don't know. How much do you want? How much are you expecting? I mean, it doesn't mean we get rid of Perez and she's giving us pay driver stuff. And we have to pay for the cost of break contract. But I'm really trying to build up to be ready for just really starting to push. Really starting to push for some good stuff later, you know, this next season. He doesn't care about his status, really. I mean, I guess we can make you like a... He doesn't care. We can make him a number 2, but he's actually better than her. So, just say equal status. And then wages are fairly important. So he's going to want a lot more. And plus the pay driver stuff going away is a big deal. But we got to pay for, you know, stuff. I mean, can we pay him that much? I don't know if we can pay him that much. He's going to be so expensive. Is there by any chance a wonder kid who's just not as good right now? That's maybe on a team or something. I want a wonder kid that's got a lot more growth ahead of them. I mean, not really. I mean, there's Lau. Would love to have gotten Lau back in the day, but couldn't afford him. Dagger here is a wonder kid, but he's super expensive. Yeah, there's just not, is there? All right, let's go this way. Who is the cheapest currently person who's a wonder kid? I mean, Eileen here. Eileen or whatever. Is she a wonder kid? Doesn't say she's a wonder kid. She's got a lot of potential though. Marketability is pretty high. But I mean, she's just not growing by much right now. Her feedback is terrible. But she could turn into a 4-star driver. I mean, just as an example, here's a 4-star driver right here. I'd be happy with that. I would be happy with somebody like that. You know what, though? You're not interested, are you? No, I think I already tried you. I love that mentor. Can we see... Are we getting... Yeah, we're actually getting a teeny tiny bit from our mentor back there, our little ex-driver, or our backup driver. It's not a lot, but it's something. I mean, every 3 weeks it's a percentage point. We're getting a little bit from me as well, from me being an ex-driver, which is pretty awesome. I mean, Eileen could be... Like I said, good marketability. She's going to have a permanent marketability boost there, and plus the cornering. Rival with driver, who cares? Broke up. Oh, these are temporary. Still, she's going to have good marketability even after that goes out. I'm going to flag you, because I think we could turn you into something awesome. John here. He's a little bit older. Angel here, stock car. You know, let's try for her. Let's see if she would join us. She's going to be terrible on the feedback, but she's only 18. She's got a lot of growth potential ahead of her. And I think we could turn her into something pretty amazing with some of the bonuses that we have. Not interested, really? That's unfortunate. Where's she at currently? Oh, endurance. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. I mean, do we really want to go for what's his name down here? Aranzo. He's gonna be so incredibly expensive. What about you? Did we try you? Your marketability is too low. Yeah, I think we'll just keep our O's open for somebody else. I think I want somebody who's got a lot of potential, but like maybe like someone like her, but who has the marketability, but like he's just a little too expensive. He's too good right now. I just don't know if I can pay for him right now. Great market. I mean, he's gonna pay for himself with the marketability alone, though, right? She's currently paying us more than she's making. No, we're gonna hold on to her. She's not great, but she's not terrible. We're gonna hold on to her a little bit longer. Oh, keep an eyes open. I'll keep looking for scouting people. Maybe every season we'll get a few more people we can try and scout and get maybe snatch somebody who's young and got a lot of potential and stuff like that. We shall see. We've already maxed out everything, right, for the driver stuff. Yeah, the scouting facility is completely maxed out, so there's not going to be anything else that we can get there. All right. At least we changed. We're going to change out our mechanics at the very least. Drivers, I'm not worried about, and this guy can obviously stay because he's at least giving us a little bit of stuff with the mentor thing, which is awesome, and the pay driver. So I'm okay with that. I mean, we could always drop her down to, if she had mentor, I would just drop her down to reserve and then maybe get somebody to replace her and then not even have to break the contract. But no. Did I already do the pit crew? No, not yet. Let's do the pit crew real quick before I forget. You're pretty good on the front jack. But the front jack is actually already okay. We're gonna need somebody for the rear jack, which I guess you could do. And then we need somebody for tires, which you can do. We'll do you though. And then fixing we don't care about, just somebody who's just not whatever. 1.6. Anybody higher than 1.6? No. Anybody we want to hire? I mean, 85. It's not bad. 91 here. It's got at least got good on the front jack. I mean, I don't like the fact that they start with some. I maybe start getting a little bit more picky, just getting 90% above people. Which in that case, this person might be all right. You want to plug them in somewhere? I mean, they're 12 on the front jack and at 0%. They're also 11 on refueling at 0%. Who's our highest? Highest currently is a 1.1 on tires. You know what? We'll just plug you in for the 1.1 and it's actually still going to be not terrible. Anybody here? Let's just double check. Anybody here that we really care about that we want to renew? I'm actually almost okay if you go away because you're at 85. You, we definitely want to make sure we renew. Right, I'm going to renew you now so I don't forget. You, we want to renew. You're a 92. Anybody 90 and above, I don't even really care what their stats are. We're just going to grab them. If they're at least got us 10 or higher somewhere. We can't renew you. You're only 84. You're 90. You're right at 90. But you got a lot of really good stats. So we're going to renew you. You're 92 is your highest. We're going to renew you. 90 as well. And these guys down here. Definitely the 98. That's amazing. A 90 here. And then 86. And then, of course, the 100 here. Please and thank you. Some of the rest of these guys can go away, and we'll try and rotate them. Especially once we get the new mechanics, and we can probably get some better people. All right, I know we're 15 minutes into the episode, and I haven't even started the race, but I feel like there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff to get taken care of. Car repair is about to be completed. Feeling fit. Gym rat. Oh, it does increase improvability. Although she's capped out, so there's not really much improvability to happen. So, yeah. In fact, just to double check, there's literally nothing for her to improve, right? No, she's still... Wait, you still improve? No, you don't, do you? No, you haven't been improving. I would love it if you were improving, but I'm pretty confident you have not been improving at all. I could be wrong though. Yeah, because you're capped out, right? Sure wish you were, because that's a lot of points you'd be improving by. You're improving by more points than she is at the moment. It does look like as they get a little bit older, there's like a gap there or a space there where they improve at a faster rate. Yeah, she's improving at 2.2, 2.4 and stuff like that. So I think the fact that she's so young means she's not improving quite as much, but we can keep her for a little bit longer and get her to that point, I think, pretty quickly. Design brakes finished. Let's go check out the car. Improve parts. We're going to continue to focus on purely on performance. Definitely want to focus on you. So that's our two best brakes. Those are good. Those are good. Two best parts are there. Those are good. And two best parts there are already getting improved. Yep. I mean, do we bother doing anything else at this point? Any of these like just drastically higher? Not really. The 466 on the suspension. Getting another suspension, probably worth it. That is a lot. An absolute ton. It's a massive boost over that one. I think the rest of them we're not going to bother with because they're pretty close. They're about 10% apart. This one is quite a bit more than that. So let's see if we can get another suspension. I think we have time before the end of the season. So what was it like? This. Probably this. And then I'm guessing this. 466. Pretty expensive, but I think it's well worth it. It's going to be a pretty awesome part. Honestly, if once we get that part maxed out, if that doesn't put us up there on the list of things, then I don't know what is. 466 is pretty solid. All right, about to get our 3 contract proposals. It's going to be awesome. No, not yet, apparently. Just barely didn't quite get them in. Come on, be happy with me. Okay, everybody wants to go back to the drawing board. All right, the person who's the most important is this guy, right? No, not that guy. We'll come back to you. 1 second, I promise. We'll have to be this guy. Yeah, this is the guy we want the most. All right, then we are going to cap out your wages and hope that is good enough. No, I really want you. We'll give you the medium contract that you're asking for. It's only neutral, though. I think if we cap this out, right? What if we don't get him, though? I'd be pretty bummed. Let's try it. I really would like to poke him in. It's neutral. It's not unhappy. It's just, there says they're relatively happy. Okay. And that's as high as we go. You literally can't go any higher on any of these things. So no, that's fine. If he doesn't accept that, we're not getting them. Really? You're still saying no and you're happy with everything except this? I mean, I'll give you 1 tick. You got a little bit more patience, so we're going to do that. All right, you still would prefer medium contract, but that's okay. We're just going to cap that out and see if that's good enough. It's not our last chance with you, so... Oh, come on, please. Give me the good one. Again, is this the good guy? I forget which one's which. Right? That's the good one, right? Yeah, it's the one with no patience. He's okay with the contract. Details. Yeah, he's amazing. And what's his things again? Yeah, Super Overtake is pretty good. And Tire Change Guru is pretty awesome. Yes, and how much are we paying him? What did it say here? No. But I don't think it matters. I think we want him, and we're going to replace this guy. I don't know if it really matters who we replace, to be honest. Replace either one of them. But we're going to replace both these guys no matter what anyway. So yes, we're definitely grabbing you. You're the one we wanted the most. And we'll just, for now, get rid of you, I guess. It's causing a lot more race, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so you're in, and then we just got to figure out which one of these two we're going to grab. Rachel McAndrew has a little bit more potential, but... And actually would be... How do we see that? But we can't see it here. Oh, there it is. I think we're paying them about the same, aren't we? So it really doesn't matter. We'll just have to check here in a minute. All right, good stuff. All right, let's go actually here though, because currently at 6%. How much is this going to change? Oh, not much. Why did I expect it would change a lot more than that? We're at 6 plus 0.3, and then we're 6. Okay, we're at plus 1, I guess. I guess the staff impact is just not. Oh, that staff. Okay, I'm looking for the. I want to look at the chief mechanic impact. That's what I'm looking for. So it is triple on that. Plus a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll go with that. All right, here comes the other contracts. Look good. Looks good. Who do I want? Really good reliability. Not as good a reliability. Not as good pit stop. Really great pit stop. I don't know. This is a tough one. I mean, he's great on reliability and pretty good on performance. And he's still going to grow into a pretty good guy, but she's quite a bit better on pits. Honestly, I think we grab her because I think we do what I was going to say before, where we swap this guy into whichever role, you know, we need to improve the most. And then she's just going to give us the strength on the pit stops, which is even better than that other guy who's really good. Yes. And she's got a lot of improvement to go for. No, I think this is fine. I think we grab her. Let's go for Rachel. A little bit more improvement, like I said. So, yes, please. And we're getting rid of Tom here. Poor Tom. Tom could have turned into a 3-star, to be honest. It's not bad, but she's already a smidge better than him. And definitely has... I mean, we could just ignore it and just keep him, honestly. But she's already at 14 for pit stops, and I'm okay with that. We'll have to see if it changes some of our pit crew. In fact, can we check it now? I don't think it changes here, but it might change when we hire somebody, maybe? I actually don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with our staff now. Already good. Good potential to be good, as good as he is. And then she's got potential to be up to 4 stars. I'm pretty happy with, I think, this as a whole. Now just to get a better second driver, honestly. That is really all we need at this point. Because I think I'm okay with the 17-year-old. I'd like to see what she can turn into. right, there's a suspension. So we're going to come back into improved parts. And yeah, there's nothing changed here, right? Yeah, she's not bad. I mean, she definitely has better performance, but it's okay. So, oh yeah, we will just fill in this other suspension. Suspension. Oh, it's actually 467, which is, I'm not sure why it's 1 point. Oh, you know what? She might have gotten a slight tick better since the last time we designed a part, which is kind of funny. 41 days, that should be done by the end of the season. I think we're done designing parts. I don't think we're going to get anything else that's much better than what we've got here. And yeah, I think this is fine. We're going to carry these parts into the next season. I mean, the engines don't matter, but the other part's going to be awesome. No, just go away, buddy. I'm sorry. I probably could have just rejected you, I guess. Make it easier on ourselves. That doesn't matter here. Part fitting doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. All right, it's 26 in, and we haven't even gotten to the race yet. But we did a lot of work. I think we did a lot of good stuff. Picking up 2 brand new mechanics is awesome. And I think the fact that we got them a little bit early, I mean, it's going to help us start getting some of their happiness with our people a little bit sooner, which is pretty good. I do want to, I might want to swap them, actually. I just realized. Because I want to make sure that, what's his name's with our better driver. So I'll look at that here in a moment. I can grab you, still use you, and doesn't matter here. Yeah, we'll have to do that after the race, I think, if I remember. Are we really not going to be last place? That's a bit of a surprise. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, oh, wait a minute. How are we? There we go. We actually weren't last place. I mean, this Dumbley guy has not been very good, to be fair. But we've always been last place in practice. Up until now. All right, let's see if we can just breeze through these races. We only got a couple of races left. We're not going to get much. We really just want to see how good our part's going to be going into next year. That's really the most important part. So I think we're just going to go 12x speed and just breeze through this. I mean, we might try a little bit, I suppose. We might as well. Obviously, both of these are fine. 94%. I mean, I know you got 20 feedback, but oh my. 21 laps. Actually, yeah, we could stay on softs the entire time. And we'll give you 9. And you're actually first, so we'll give you 1 less. 89, it's not bad. I will take it. You're actually got a really good. What happened to y'all's tire wear just suddenly got good all of a sudden? I'm impressed. All right, go with that, go with that, go with that, and good. All right, we're actually past him on the championship, which is kind of funny. Was not expecting that. Come on, Perez. Get a good start here. Not really. And the fact that we were first and third means we were stacked on top of each other, which is a little unfortunate. We'll go 4x. Actually, we'll probably just... I'm actually just going back to 2D. Just because it's a little crazy to watch. Can I not chase you? Never mind. Whatever. We'll go back to 3D, I guess. Up down to neutral for now. 3 laps in a bit. You're going to have 2 laps in a bit, and you're going to have 3 laps in a bit. So your 2 laps is plenty to just barely. You're not. You need to go down to yellow. You probably need to go down yellow for at least a lap. You can go back up to... Well, no, we stay yellow. It's going to be okay. And we'll go ahead and schedule your pit. And you got 15 laps left, so you should be fine here. And let's do that. That's okay. All that looks good. Sure, fast. I mean, we're obviously proving how slow our cars on this track because it's a high-speed track and we just don't have the speed. Oh, poor guy. Crashed. He really crashed big time. We definitely need to pit you. Go softs. That in a bit. That's good. Good. All right, come on, guys. Yeah, I know there's virtual safety car, but it's not for very long. I mean, we could slow down, but why? It's about to go away. There you go. You can go up to high and push for a bit. Same for you. High and push. Come on, guys. Let's do good here. How's Perez up in 10th place? What in the world? She ate her Wheaties this morning or something. And now she's dropping back down to 13th, which is more of what I expected. All right, we'll check where she's at when she crosses the line here. Nah, she can stay on orange. And then you, man, you're so far behind. Why are you so far behind all of a sudden? You can stay on orange as well. Yes. So let's go fast. Schedule your pit once you cross the line. There we go. Pit. This is the last pit. 7 laps. Looks like we can do on softs again. Fill up. We'll go 6 in a bit actually. That's good. That's good. Go. We got one more lap to go. Alright, we'll schedule your pit. Softs. 5 in a bit, I guess. That looks fine. It's getting a little bit low, but we should be okay with just a few laps left. I mean, I'd be pretty excited if we got 15th or above with one of our drivers. We can go push and push, I think. Oh, 16th, she's so close. Let's go watch her for a minute. Yeah, she's right on 15th's tail, but I don't think she can... Let's see. She's got... No, she can stay on orange. She might be able to go red at the very, very end. You actually could go red. Let's do one more lap on orange, and then you can definitely go red for the last 2 laps. Alright, we can go red for the last 2 laps. And, I mean, we might as well go attack. Why not? And you can go red the last 2 laps, and might as well go attack. Let's see what we can do. I doubt we're going to do much, but let's try it. Yeah, 15th is pretty far ahead of us, to be fair. I mean, conditions dropping, but I'm not worried about it with 1 lap left. I mean, not an amazing race, but still not last place, which is interesting. We're starting to get up there a little bit. All right, if I go quick, we can get to the next race pretty quickly here. Yeah, I really want to find me another good, like, young wonder kid type driver. Get cheap now and then just really grow with them. Because that's one of the reasons why I went with X drivers, so we can get a little bit more improvement off of my character, which is only like I said, a third of a percentage. But add that to all the other things we've been doing, it would add up. So I'd really like to get us another potential wonder kid. I think Layla's going to be good for a while, but I'd like to get someone who's got even more potential than she does. That would be pretty awesome. Because she's going pretty slow right now, but again, I think that's because she's so young. I don't think we're going to be spending any more money at the end of the season, so we're going to have some decent money going into next season. Maybe we can do a better part. I don't know. We'll have to see. Not better part, a better chassis is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go check here. Car condition. Sure, we'll take the interview. I want to say you need to button it. Sorry, Layla. Mistake free, right? Yes. Let's check out the pit crew. Oh, you're burnt out. Boo! That's so unfortunate. I don't know if there's anything we can do to prevent that. Oh, look at that. So good. So bad. So good. So bad. I mean, 85%. I just don't think we want... We definitely don't want any of you guys that are below 80. I will think about the 85 just a little longer. Your burnout. That's so sad. Oh, well. I mean, you were below 90 anyway, so... I guess we don't have to fire you yet. We can wait a little bit longer. All right, let's grab this 1.9, drop you out of there. Grab like, oh yeah, the 0.4, please and thank you. And then we got a couple people that are below 1%. So there's a 1.6 here. Guess we'll grab the 0.7, that's a little bit better. Oh no, yeah, that's fine, you can burn out, but we can use you. We might as well use you while we got you. 1.2 on tires. Let's grab the 0.8. It's a little better. And then a 1% and a 1.3%. We'll plug you in for the 1.3, I guess. It's gonna have to be okay. You are better than either of these people, so let's go ahead and plug you in there. And you're better than that, barely. So that's going to help a little bit. Yeah, I think this looks you're actually better than that. And we don't care about the fixing, so that is worth it. All right, cool. I think that'll work. Still got a relatively high mistake percentage, but I think it's going to be okay. "22 days after the race." Well, we're trying. We got a lot of distance to travel, though. It's part of it. But we got the best person there. We'll do the best we can. What did we just finish? I didn't see what we finished. I think it was the test track. Yes. Real safety car only. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff you can do with the real safety cars. But I'm going to abstain. If it goes, it goes. It's not the end of the world. I kind of hope it goes because I think there's some benefits we can have. Yeah, it's going to go. And even if we had voted against it, wouldn't have mattered. So that's okay. So we will have a real safety car next season, which, again, there's some good stuff you can do with some strategy with the pit stops. Strategy is one of the big catch-up mechanics I think we're going to have over the computer. So I think anywhere we can add in strategy is to our benefit. All right, there's that. Sabato. All right, let's get to this. I hope we have enough time to improve that last part. I think we do. I think we've got like a month after this race, so I think we'll have plenty of time to improve all of our parts and be ready for next season. Oh, and it would be so amazing if, I mean, I'm expecting only greens, but man, it would be cool if we ever got a purple on something. I can't imagine we're gonna get purple this quickly though. Pretty sure that would be pretty crazy. All right, just gonna get through this race as quickly as possible. Close to the end of the season. All is well. Actually, it's raining. Ah, 7 seconds behind this guy up here. Wow, we jumped up there at the end. Wow, I'm impressed. Pretty impressed that even happened. I think even if we got a real driver for next season outside of the pay driver that we currently have, Perez, I think we would still be really okay off on the money. As long as their marketability is high, we're getting some really good money from the marketability stuff. And if they were a better driver and started placing, then That would also make up for that as well. Sure, we'll grab you. 26. No, we're just gonna do mediums. And we could do what, 6 laps here and then two mediums, but no, we'll still stick to the mediums. It's gonna be all right. Just a little too low, I think. Down a little bit. You're a little better, and you might be able to pull off the softs. All right, we'll try you with softs, and if we're gonna do that though, we're gonna bump you down. Probably 2 laps worth of fuel at least, maybe more. It would have been better, but we'll go with that. So you're going to go as fast as possible, and just plan on coming in soon. Go Perez, go. And she's already getting behind. Oh, not quite. Definitely drop you back pretty quickly. Are we going to get any rain? No rain. I'll drop you back. We're going to let you go another lap, because why not? At least on the engine for sure. We might drop the tire back here in a moment. Alright, I'm going to drop this back. And there goes the people passing us already. I mean, it is what it is. Let's go just real fast here. Speed it up. Alright, just now passing. If we go down to yellow, we can get 4 laps out of this. Although we're not going to get 4 laps out of the tires. So instead, we're going to do is overtake and get 3 laps out of it. You... 6 laps. Go to yellow. We would get 6 laps, but I don't know if we have 6 laps of tire left. We can try. Worst case, we'll just go back to red later. Let's drop you down to neutral on the tires, please. And you are going to go neutral on the tires as well. We're going to go down to orange, I think. Pitch you. Go. We're not going to do that. We're going to come back on mediums, I think, right? Yes. And that's all good. That's all good. We'll go fast. I have to check yours. We'll see here in a second. Where are you at? All right, you just passed, right? So we could actually go high for 3 laps. Temperature's actually pretty cool out there. I mean, you're already in the lower band, so we really would have wanted to swap you out sooner. And I gotta get better at that starting next season. I'm really swapping you guys out just a smidge sooner before you start getting to those lower bands of your tires. It makes such a huge difference. I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, we're practicing, we're learning, but I definitely think we have some growth that we can come up with there and maybe do better in the future. Like, we really want to pit them before they get down to like 35%. So you're passing right now. Yeah, we're still good on orange. Assuming this is still good. It's getting a little bit cool, so let's put you back up. Just a smidge. But yeah, I don't think the tires are going to make it that far. And a lot of that's just the tire wear that we have going on. It might. It's going to be close. You got 2 more laps in you. Maybe. Yeah, let's try for it. Alright, we're just a little bit out of the range. No, we're going to get down. See, we're already going to get down to the red again, aren't we? Yeah, so she wants to pit for fresh tires. I mean, she's in the last band, but you know what you're going to do. We're going to go down to yellow. We will be pitting now, but we are in that last band, which is not great. We just need 9 and a bit. We'll check Graves when she crosses the line here in a second. She is across the line. If we go overtake, no. See, I don't think you're going to have, I think you only have 2 laps left anyway. So let's go overtake and plan on pitting you here in a minute. We'll go push. You have good fuel, so you're going to go with that. Yeah, I'm just going to plan to pit you now. So I think that works out a little better on the tires. 7 and a bit. All right, we're gonna go yellow. High, sorry. As it gets to now the lower band, though, we're going to push a little bit on the tires, but I think this is okay for now. Push a little bit with you. I mean, we're obviously doing pretty bad this go. We did go let the tires get way too low. It definitely hurt a lot. But, you know, what you're going to do is what it is. Hopefully we're learning something for the future. You're done. You are... There you go. I mean, again, we were ahead of somebody, so I mean, that's something. A couple people got some illegal parts. Not so good, huh? Oh, we got passed back up. We were not in the last 2 places for just a whole second there. All right, well, one more race to go. And again, I think we've got some decent parts for next season. I think it's going to be a good foundation to really build off of next season. We got some that are in green, you know. That tells us that they're not the absolute worst. So we're getting there. Man, we're making so much money off our sponsors. All right, well, there's our save. All right, when we come back, we'll do the last race of the season and yeah, see where our parts and stuff like that are for next season. I do appreciate you watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.